Okay, we have Mr. James Lockett. And James, who are you?
I'm James, the Healthy Coffee Guy. I'm all over the internet, and one of the things I wanted to say on this short video is that if you have health issues, energy issues, why not try a product that you already probably use, because you actually probably drink coffee, tea, cocoa, and this product has an herb in it that has a 4,000-year history of wellness. If you drink coffee, tea, cocoa, eat cereal, brush your teeth, wash your face, this herb is in it. And the company that I'm marketing for, when I'm partnered with, is Gano Excel. They were the first ones to come out with healthy coffee, and it took them 26 years to figure out a way to narrow it down to the 6 most potent varieties of a very special nutraceutical that's called the Ganoderma lucidum. That's its scientific name, but it's better known as reishi. Try it, you'll love it.
Well, reishi, is that some kind of mushroom or something?
Yes, it is. It's a mushroom with, and it's like I said earlier, it's got a 4,000-year history of wellness. Because see, in the place where it comes from, which is the rich, dense rainforest of Malaysia, Southeast Asia, it's been used for everything that you can imagine. They use it for on a daily basis as compared to waiting until they get sick. Because in this country, we're more reactive than we are proactive. And what we have to be as consummate consumers is be proactive. Being reactive just basically means that you wait until you get sick and then you go to a doctor like they're the holders of all knowledge. They're not, okay? They're men. They put on their pants one leg at a time just like we do. But one of the things you have to understand also is that if you break a leg, hey, doctors can do marvelous things. You're in your vehicle, you have a wreck or whatever, they can put you back together. But if you want to put yourself in a position where those diseases that are out there, that are in our air and causes us to have the illnesses that are daily occurrences, then we should put something in our bodies that's going to fix us before we even get broke. It's a lot simpler, if you stop and think about it, to use something that if you already use it, why not use the healthy alternative? And going toward the taste, we use the finest Arabica bean coffee to process this product. And it's coffee that you can just pour it in a cup. Okay, take a cup, tear the top off of it, pour it in there, put some hot water in it, or milk, and whatever kind of creamer or sweetener that you like. And you have a great cup of coffee. Because we use #1 Arabica bean coffee. They pre-brew the coffee. So it's not instant coffee per se. It's pre-brewed so that you can get the full aroma of a fresh cup of coffee out of the product, simply because it's already been pre-brewed and the herb is added to it while it's being brewed. Then they use a method that they have a patent on to pull the air, take all the air off the top of the product, and it turns it into a powder. Kind of like talcum powder. You pour it in a cup, hot water, you got a fresh brewed cup of coffee.
Well, that's pretty ingenious. I mean, almost everybody loves coffee. Of course, people like me are the exception to the rule. I never drink coffee. So how would I be able to get the benefits of this wonderful?
Well, if you don't drink coffee, we have it also in a tea. We have it in a cocoa drink. It's called chocolate. And it's not the most expensive product in the world, but one of the things that you have to understand is that to be healthy, one of the things that you have to do is you have to stop and consider. Now, myself, before I got involved with this company, I just drank a cup of coffee in the morning. And never really thought about it that much. But then I ended up with some health issues myself, and I was actually able, within the first 9 months of using the product, to get off of the 6 different pills I was taking. I was actually taking 2 pills every day to counteract some of the things that the 4 pills that I was taking was giving me. And I had ruptured some discs in my back. But that was over 4 years ago. And one of the things that I've, as far as testimonials, not just mine, but where I come from, which is Arkansas, there were people who found that there were problems that they had their whole lives that they were able to address by just drinking a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or cocoa or our cereal. Now, those people who say, well, I really, really like my Maxwell House master plan. Well, hey, go for it. But you continue to do it. But one of the things I tell you, don't expect the coffee, even though caffeine is, there's research to say that coffee with caffeine in it is good for you. How about trying our capsules? We have a capsule who, we're not talking pills, we're talking capsules here. A capsule that is expressly put together to help your mind function correctly, and that capsule is called Exilium. They're less than $1 a pill. You go through a bottle of it, and if for some reason you don't like what this product is doing for you, send the empty bottle back to the company. And see, we have a 100% return policy on our products. We can't make claims that it cures cancer, asthma, diabetes, but I have testimonials, and all you have to do is send me an email, and I will turn you on to links where you can go and find out for yourself, because these are people, not myself. And when this company came to this country, back before I got involved with it, they had 700,000 testimonials of what this herb had been doing for people in the different kinds of combinations that Gano Excel had put together. The president of the company, Dr. Layal Sum Singh, his passion is to show people that you can increase your level of wellness if you continually on a daily basis, and you can do the research on this. You can just go to Reishi, reishi.com, and there's a free download there. You can download and read it for yourself. You don't have to believe nothing that I say or even any other representative of Gano Excel. But documentation beats conversation. And at any time, anybody can send me an email. My email address is jlockett311@yahoo.com, and I'll send you a link where you can see for yourself. We have people in this business who make all kinds of claims. My claim is this, that if you're not satisfied with the results you get from the product, then send it back. But if you do, I'd appreciate a testimonial. But one of the things that I know for a fact is that there are people who are going to be satisfied with the product, but they're not going to tell anybody, because that's going to be their slight edge. If you want your own slight edge, order some of the product line. Try some of it. We have a capsule called Ganoderma. It's for whole body wellness. And the way they're able to do that is that there's over 200 different varieties of this reishi herb. Gano Excel, the founders of Gano Excel and the researchers narrowed it down to the 6 most potent varieties of the product, of the herb. And each sachet of our coffee, each one of our capsules have those 6 different varieties, not just one, okay? So it's up to you. But one of the things I suggest is to everybody, because I'm not a doctor, I don't claim to have I don't be a holder of all knowledge, but I can read. And I'm assuming that since you're watching this video, you can read too. If you can read, just check out the research. Then you decide. And all those people out there that say, well, you know, it's really expensive. Well, being healthy is an expensive process. If that was not the case, you couldn't go to McDonald's and get a $1 burger. That $1 burger won't, it'll satisfy your hunger for a minute. But I was taught by my mother and my grandmother that it's all about showing other people about how to take care of themselves. I can either give you a fish, the old adage goes, or I can show you how to fish. I can do either one. It's up to you. The ball is in your court. Any more questions?
Yes, actually, I do have a question.
Sure.
Now, you talked about different things that you can treat with this, that a lot of people use to treat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, depending on how your body works.
That's right.
Something as serious as cancer or diabetes or any other sort of health issue that really isn't inherited. But what about things like obesity?
Well, one of the things that our product says, and right now I have to say that it's a claim, but the proof is in the pudding, as my grandmother would say. Our product doesn't actually make you lose weight. What our product does, it pre-satisfies you before you eat. If you have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, half an hour before you have a meal, one of the first things you're going to notice is that big old plate of food that you normally could just wolf down. Well, you won't be able to do that, because our coffee, teas, our cereals, they pre-satisfy you so that you don't eat as much. So you're actually going to save money by using our product. Because see, if you can get at a restaurant, get a children's portion, and it does the same thing for you as an adult portion, then you saved money. And in our society and our economy right now, everybody wants to save money. And if you want to save money, increase your level of wellness, and address whatever health issues that you have. Don't believe anything I say. Do the research. It's because it's up to you. Ultimately, it's up to you. We can't do whatever we want to do and then run to a doctor and have him and say, well, they're the holders of all wellness, and have them fix us. That's naive on our part for us to actually believe that. And I can't say that our product cures cancer or cures diabetes, but I have testimonies of people who have had positive results. All I say is try the product line. It's up to you. Let your body tell you whether or not this product is good for you. Because the bottom line is when the lights are turned off, it's just you and yourself. And you have to decide, am I worth the trouble? Can I increase my level of wellness? Can I get my energy level up? If you're depressed or you always, as soon as you get off work, as you're coming down, you say, oh, well, now I got to go home and I got to relax until it's time for me to go to work again. And also I want to address those people who are looking for another stream of income. If you're going to get into a home-based business, one of the criteria should be, and whether you realize it or not, is whether or not people already use the product or not. If people don't use the product, then you're going to have to create a market. But if people already use the product, like with our healthy product line, and it was ingenious for Dr. Liao Singh to come up with putting this herb in products that we use every day, because you don't have to start a habit. The statistics say, and according to some of the videos that I saw, that 70% of the people that start using the product are still using the product 2-3 years later. There's weight issues that people deal with. There's straight up health issues. What I say is do your due diligence, do the research, find out for yourself so you know in your own mind. And if you don't, feel that the product line is good for you or is good for your business or whatever, all those people out there that say that you go see a movie and then you say, well, that was a great movie. The next time you sit and talk with your friend, yeah, you got to go see this movie. You're basically networking, okay? You're basically putting money into the pockets of the theater. With this product line, as you share it, you get paid. The more you share it, the more you get paid. And for those people who want to make an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month in passive income, let me know. I'll show you how to do it. It's nowhere near as difficult as with some MLMs as it is with this company, simply because there's 500 million cups of coffee served in North America every day. For me and my team, we're trying to garner at least 1 million of those per day, which sounds like a lot, but it's not, okay? Because see, it's all about getting the information out there, having people try the products, and their bodies will tell them. And then their common sense will tell them whether or not they want to use this as a vehicle for them to have another line of income. Because it's all about what we can do for other people and what results we get. And with the training and the tools that we have at our disposal with Gano Excel, you can't beat it. Now there's other coffee companies out there. I like to call them Johnny-come-latelys, because Gano Excel was the first one to come out with energized coffee, okay? Now if I stood up, you see I've got a shirt on that says, ask me about healthy coffee. I'm as close as a telephone, 480-277-0084. Any questions? I'm here to answer the questions. You want to get involved in this business? There's process. It doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. It doesn't, you don't have to do anything but a paradigm shift, because people, believe it or not, this is not a 1040 world anymore. Those people that are complaining about not having a job or they're not having enough money, basically I'm offering you an opportunity. I'm putting the ball in your court, as it were. It's up to you. The price is minimal for the product. And even when you get involved in our business, there's no fee just to join, okay? We have entry levels as low as $30. $30. And all you need, and for that $30, you get product for that. It isn't just, you get the privilege of marketing this product to your friends or whatever. They say it's old school to turn your friends on to the different products that are out there that you could market nowadays. Well, the understanding that I have is that we are our brother's keeper. And if we're going to profess to care about other people, as long as you put other people's wants and needs in front of your own, you're going to be successful in this world. But if you think that there's going to be some kind of get-rich-quick kind of thing, it's not. But one of the things you have to also consider that you can market this product pretty much any way you want, as long as you tell people the truth, show them the documentation, and then let them make up their own mind. And if you want to, give them a sample, hand them some of our literature. But it's up to you. The ball is in your court.
Well, that sounds incredible. I mean, if you can't really afford the product, especially nowadays with how the economy is, not only can you get it for cheaper by becoming a rep, but you can also make extra money by
Absolutely.
becoming a rep. Now, I noticed, other than the products like the chocolate and the tea and the coffee, I'm seeing here on the table a couple more products that don't go inside the body, but out.
Right. We have a soap. This soap. In fact, we're in the process of doing a short video with a young lady who has eczema, and she's had it ever since she was a young child. And one of the things that we're going to do with her, we're going to do a before and after with her. And our soap, which is made with goat's milk, there's no lanolin in it, there's nothing that's harmful to your body. But that herb that's got the 4,000 years of wellness is also infused in our soap. And like I tell everybody, give it a shot. The worst that can happen is that it helps you a little, but doesn't a little beat none at all? There's commercials I've seen in my whole life. I'm a 60-year-old man. I've seen commercials for all kinds of products by all kinds of guys that talk loud, and as my grandmother said, they talking loud and saying nothing. But I was also taught that that if you have something that could help somebody and you don't do it, you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a human being on this planet, because we are our brother's keeper, whether we want to or not. And we should try to lessen our footprint on the planet. But we also should share. If you find, like I said earlier, if you see a movie and you love this movie, you go out and tell your friends. The same thing with our products. If you can make a few extra $1,000s a month doing that, hey, why not? You know, it's a couple of $1,000s could change your zip code if you wanted to. It could also help you make that car note or a mortgage payment. Or it could help you put together a nest egg so that you and your wife or your significant other could retire. It's up to you. We at Gano Excel, at least us affiliates that are out here in the field, our job more so than anything else is to inform, okay? We're sorters. We're people who inform people about the product line. Some of us give samples, some of us have seminars, some of us have conventions. Me, myself personally, I work one-on-one with people. Myself, people on my team that I can rely on. Stephanie Rose, a lady who set up, who interviewed me for our radio program. And the program is on mymagiccoffeehouse.ning.com. And that network was set up by a young lady named Miss Nicole Brown. She's a working daughter with a mom. I work with everyday people because everyday people are the people who consume my products. I just met a gentleman, Stephen C. Keith of Yonkers, New York. He's getting ready to retire from the post office. Everybody needs passive income. And if you want passive income and you want immediate income, because we pay weekly on retail sales through your websites, and you don't have to stockpile our products. This, what you see in front of you, is the biggest portion of an ESP. An ESP is Executive Success Pack. It's a bunch of the products that get you started. When you purchase an ESP, this particular one is $195. When you purchase one of these, one of the first things I ask people to do when they get into my organization is give me a call and let me show you how to get this product out to your friends and your family and anyone who's interested in wellness. Now, wellness is a $70 billion a year business. That's a lot of money, folks. Would you like your share of it? Holler at me. Just let me know. You know, I mean, there's people who are in my organization that are from millionaires down to people who are single parents, single mothers trying to raise 3 children on limited incomes. I try to work with everybody the same because, believe it or not, it's all about what you do for other people, not what you do for yourself. I was able to get off of the 6 pills that I was taking within a year. And one of the things that I tend to do more so than anything else is to inform people. I'm basically a sorter. People are either customers or business partners. That's the way I look at it. And if you want to get in with a team that's going to stand behind you 100% and help you use the many tools that are out there, because you can get in a lot of MLMs. And MLM is there's bad connotations, but then again, the major MLMs are still in business. Pampered Chef is still here. Amway is still here. These are companies that move the product from the manufacturer to the end consumer and cut out the middleman. That's where affiliates come in, business partners. Business partners get paid because they share the product line with other people. And some people are making a few $100 extra, some people are making a few $1,000 extra, and if you come to the internet and you check out people like Fred Herzog, Bob Klein, Robert Hollis Sr., Robert Hollis Jr., you'll see that these people are about helping other people and they're making phenomenal money. But say all you want to do is you want to repair your own health or you have health issues, call me. I'm not a research scientist. And the FDA and a bunch of alphabet companies, alphabet organizations here in the United States say that what I can't say. Tell me what your issue is. And one of the things I will do, first thing I'll do with you is I'll send you to a website set up by the federal government called PubMed.gov. And you type in reishi because that is the street name for Ganoderma lucidum. Ganoderma lucidum is a scientific name. Reishi is a street name. Type in reishi or Ganoderma and any kind of ailment and see what the research says. Don't believe me, don't believe our company and any other companies out there that are marketing Ganoderma enriched coffee. Do your own due diligence because see, this is your body. We're talking about your health. We're not talking about the general population. We're talking about you as an individual. Because one of the things that you want to know more than anything else is that if you get into this business, that there's some help for you. There are tools out there and you can be shown how to use these tools. And all those people that tell you what you can't do, those are the people who don't want you to succeed. They love you, most of them. But then again, they're more comfortable with you not having, because especially if they don't have, they're more comfortable with you being in the same situation as them. If you want to change your life, you can't change anything but you. You can't change life, you know. It's up to you. The ball is in your court.
Well, thank you, Mr. Healthy Coffee Guy, and
no problem.
Sure we'll see more of you soon.
Oh, absolutely. Holla at a brother. 480-277-0084. Goodbye. Go Gano.